This is Alternate Future of the World, Episode 8. First, we are going to be seeing a country forming down here. They're going to be kind of on the coast of Africa here. And kind of wrap around down a little bit. Just like so. And they're also gonna... Yeah, I don't like that. And then, kind of like this. They're gonna be pretty big. Like so. And then their border. And then their capital, which, let's have it like right here. I think that's a nice spot. Right there. It's a nice spot. And we're going to take a look at the ideology map, like so. As this like kind of brown country is the only one that is a fascist. Two members will join, being these two will follow along, just like so. And we will see that this blue and green work together, and this would be, they would find, like, they found a kind of ripped up paper around the border. That's kind of about communism. And they both like the idea of it, so they are going to... They are going to become communists. Like so. Moving on, we are going to see a new nation form. It's going to be kind of, I don't know what kind of color this is, but this color. It's kind of here, like so. And they're gonna be just like that. Their capital, it's up on the Caspian Sea. Just like so. Now, you have that. Okay, we are going to see a meeting between Europe's powers, and they are going to divide up Africa. And the meeting includes this kind of brown country, this blue country, the mint country, and this like red country, as well as the brown country. And it's also going to include this orange and Indian country. So they want to work out a kind of deal. So this is what this like Spanish country wants, their claims. They want something like this. Like so. in the blue country kind of overlaps with this claim. Just like so. And so that's kind of a thing they'll have to work out later. In this brown country, or the orange country is going to take all of Madagascar as well as parts over there. They don't really want too much land. And then this Indian country is going to get big parts of that. Just like so. And then the mint, their claims are going to be right here, kind of. They're going to kind of overlap as well with that. And then the brown, they want here as well as here. And then the red country, they're going to overlap a little bit. And the red country wants that, which is kind of bold considering they're such a new country. And that is kind of what it's looking like. People aren't really happy like this slime country as well as these other countries. They're not very happy with this. But it's going to happen because they're powers. They're world powers. So, basically, the blue and like the Spanish, they work it out. And they work it out. Just like so. And they resulted to these claims. Just like so. But, however, the blue and the mint do not want to work this out. They're longtime rivals, and they want any edge that they can get. So, we'll come back to that later. And, the Indians are just going to expand their claim a little bit, as they want more land. Kind of like so. And that's their land. Just like so. And then the orange, boom, boom. Now it's going to get this kind of little bit. Like so. And then the brown, they're going to get this. And with this, the Germans, or the German, I'm not really German, but I'm just going to call them that, because that's where they reside. So it makes sense for that. Basically, this is the new deal that they want. And so basically, the red, they get this, but exchange for like this. Kind of like so. And that's their kind of claims. I'm gonna make these borders look better. Do that. And then you're gonna kind of I gotta do something like that. Now this is what their land's looking like. The red definitely have a lot of land considering they're really new. They were just able to kind of rally people. And then brown. Just like so. And then there. Kind of like so. Yeah. And that's their land. So everyone else was basically able to work out their disputes, except for the mint and blue. They are just not wanting to cooperate. The mint are not wanting to cooperate. And so the rest of the members are going to step in and form it for themselves. And they're going to make the treaty. So we avoid the wars. And so it is going to look something like this, where they're going to kind of split that down the middle. And then they're going to get that. And then the blue is going to get that. And that's, wrap that up a little bit more. Boom. Just like so. And so that's kind of what it looks like. And the rest of the land is kind of, they can get the rest of the land for themselves. And so we're going to be seeing this pink country take some of this land. Not gonna be a lot. Just to kind of help them out. And then let me draw the borders for the rest of this. Okay. I'm gonna get some kind of more slivers of land. Just so it looks better. just like so. And then India, they're gonna actually get the coins. They're gonna go up to here. Just kind of like so. They're gonna go up to there. And then that's all sorted out. We are going to be seeing this kind of slime country expand farther into the desert. Because why not? Okay, just like so. And then also, this kind of country is just gonna expand a little more inward. African country. Just like so. Okay, that's what it looks like. That's what the kind of peace treaty looks like. And all our arguments were resolved, thankfully. And we're just going to be seeing India take this thing as well. That. They're going to be taking that. I don't know why they're going to be taking that, but she's going to take it. But just like so. And we're going to see this, this country expand a little more. And expand downward a little more. Just like so. And this country is also going to expand. To like here. Kind of wrap a little bit in. Just like so. And there we have it. They've expanded more. And Let's see. Okay, we are going to be seeing the dark blue now going into communism, as well as this newly formed country. But the fascists are also going to gain new members, like so. Now it's starting to kind of get a little more rapid and insane. As well as this country is also going to join communism. This is what the world's kind of looking like so far. It's definitely going to be escalating quickly. Very. Okay, we are going to be seeing this like beige country. They're gonna be trying to find a faster way to get to China or the orange country and like India. And so they like a theory's been going around that the circle is or the earth is round. And so they're gonna be trying to test that theory while also gonna trade. They'll be able to trade with India and everyone else. So they're going to go across the sea, and they're gonna. It's a long journey. It's a really long journey, but they're gonna run, and they're gonna land on Florida. Obviously, I don't know it's Florida, but they're gonna land here, and they're going to see that there's a bunch of people here, but they don't speak any like of the kind of any of the languages from India, and so they don't think this is they don't it's not India, and so they set up a little camp, and they are going to return back. And so they make their journey back, and they tell the monarchy. And they're very surprised. They want, and like the thing is, they want to keep this a secret. They don't want anyone else knowing about that there's a entirely new continent. Obviously, they don't know that South America exists. So, I think that kind of concludes this episode. So, this is kind of what it's looking like. The colonization of Africa has happened. Communism is now here. We have, obviously, the New World starting to appear. And it's pretty nice. Well, don't forget to like and subscribe, join my Discord server, and check out Adidas Pro. And, well, bye.